My name is Simon Dean and I'm the founder of Karting Track Guides, and this is the first founder update after Karting Track Guides has been live for around about 1 month, give or take. So I am going to cover 3 things in this video. Number 1 is why did I start Karting Track Guides? Number 2 is how does the UI work and how do you learn a track? And number 3 is a thank you to the drivers who have started posting their videos on Karting Track Guides, and I'm going to call them out at the end of this video. So what I'm looking to do with Karting Track Guides is create the world's best database of karting videos so that newbies like me can learn a track before they get there so that they can race faster. And what I noticed is that there are many videos on YouTube, but not all of them are great quality. So what I want to do with Karting Track Guides is prioritize those videos that are either HD or 4K, low wind noise, maybe a commentary over the top, not too much vibration or shaking, and just well-made videos. So from my point of view, I started doing Club 100 this year, and many of the tracks, in fact all but one of the tracks, I hadn't been to before. So I started looking on YouTube and I found great videos by Rich T Racing that I would use to learn the tracks. And his videos were really great because they had this voiceover, and sometimes he'd freeze frame and say, you know, you want to hit that drain pipe cover.
Now the first thing to point out is, just before we even start the lap, is this curb here. It is no longer flat like you see it here, it's more of a tower block.
So that's kind of part 1 of the why, is I wanted to get more of these videos together in one place so that people could learn kart tracks more easily. Part 2 of the why is actually for the creators themselves. So about halfway through my first Club 100 season, I got a GoPro and I started making some videos, and you spend some time making this video and you think it's amazing, but what if it could just get more exposure? And that's also what I want to do with Karting Track Guides, is create exposure for the people who put in the time and effort to make really compelling go-kart videos so that we, other go-karters, can learn from them and enjoy their footage. Point number 2, the next thing that I want to talk about is the user interface on Karting Track Guides. And this was kind of a happy accident actually, because I was thinking, okay, I need a way to showcase the tracks, and I went to Google Maps and I took a photo, and then I read the terms and conditions and it says you can't really use screen grabs with Google Maps. So I then kind of drew an outline of the map, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So now I've got a graphic that can double up as a social tile and a thumbnail for the track. But actually, the other problem it solves is when you put the YouTube video and the little map next to each other, you can essentially watch the video of someone driving around the track and see where they are on the small diagram. And before Karting Track Guides, I was kind of doing this on my big monitor screen. I would pull up the Google Maps of the track and then I would watch the YouTube video and kind of trace them around. Sometimes I even printed out a piece of paper and scribbled on it. But with Karting Track Guides, you can watch the video and you can see the small thumbnail in the corner as well. And then the added bonus is that the drivers can have these thumbnails and they can use those to promote their track guides. So the third thing I wanted to cover is the drivers, the inaugural drivers who have made Karting Track Guides a possibility. It's very easy to submit a track. In the top right hand corner of the website there's a button that says submit track, and you essentially put your email in and then you will get sent a Google form. It'll take you about 3 minutes to fill it in. You type in some information about what you were driving, your best lap time, what you think of the track and the facilities, and this is all good stuff that will help with search engine optimization so more people can find your track guide. And then you will send me the stuff and then I will upload it for you and I will make you that thumbnail that you can then use in your social media. The people who have helped me so far in alphabetical order: person number 1 is Brad Philpott, who is a very fast racing driver, sim driver, professional driver, also a pundit on the Missed Apex F1 podcast, which is where I had met him. He's done some great track guides. He's got an indoor one at Docklands, he's got a Wilton Mill in a Rotax, and then he's also got GX UK as well at Hooton Park, which is a great track guide. He does really great videos with kind of slow motion and highlighting bits of the track that you want to hit. So he is excellent. Next up, we've got Mango Motorsport. So at my very first Club 100 race, they buddy you up with a person, and Tom Ainger was my buddy. So Tom, he is one of the founders of Mango Motorsport, and he's done loads of videos, both with Club 100 and with Daytona, and he's very good at the whole race day with commentary, and he's very watchable, very easy to listen. He's a good racer as well, so you learn about the trials and tribulations of both Club 100 and Daytona D-Max. Then, as I mentioned in the beginning, we've got Rich T Racing. So Rich does, well, James actually does really good videos. He does, again, the slow motion breakdown, but again, really thorough, really thoughtful video making, very entertaining. He's a very amiable guy, very nice to listen to. And then the other person that you'll see on Karting Track Guides is myself, Racing Dean, I go under. I aim to have a bit of fun with music and a bit of commentary. I've got a 360-degree camera, so you can spin it around. And at some of my track guides, I have actually started delivering quite good lap times. At Ello Park, I was doing some quite good lap times. That's a wrap for Founder Update number 1. I'll be back in touch with the next round of site improvements. In the next video, I'm going to talk a bit more about the tracks themselves and some of the companies that we've started to work with, and I look forward to seeing you there. Catch you later.